So you in a committed relationship?
No, sir.
Why? You ever been in a committed relationship?
No.
You ever been in a committed relationship?
Nah.
Yeah, talk too
Yeah.
much. Candace.
Yeah. You talk too much. When it comes to the relevant stuff, you don't talk enough. We ain't talking tough, it's all fat. Try to hear that? Then come roll with us. Come roll with us. Yeah, that's a must. Any topic that we won't discuss. Everything we touch. Can't get no realer. Paint a vivid picture. Use no filter. What's the word on the street? This ain't talking, it's cheap. But get one thing, real talk, boy. So you don't walk around like the lost on the street. Man, it's so 4D. It's so 4D. So 4D. So 4D. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, so 4D, so you know what that mean? Well, if you don't get hit, then we ain't got flashing lights, but we lit. We rockin' with Cat, Matt, Candace,
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Candace. I'm here with Adtuwne and Matthias, and we are open for discussions.
Chit.
You're gonna do that every time? So on today's show, we will be discussing committed relationships, and what better time since we have the social media era popping off. I mean, side chicks are at all-time high.
That's true. That's true.
So we're just gonna jump right into this. What does being in a committed relationship mean to you, Matt?
To me, it means having one person and one person only, and you guys are building towards something in the future. So you're in a relationship with one person, and you guys are building and growing towards being together long term.
Yeah, to me it means having a bond, creating a team, like a team atmosphere with you and one other person where both of you guys know what role you play, and it's just you two, there's no outside interference. So yeah, that's what a committed relationship is.
So are you or have you ever been in a committed relationship?
Yeah, I've been in a few committed relationships, and it was pretty good run.
Are you currently in one now?
I'm single. I'm single.
Gap, are you in a committed relationship right now?
I'm in a committed relationship with my daughter. I'm committed to my daughter.
Have you ever been in a committed relationship?
Yes, I've been in a committed relationship.
Okay, do you date just to date, or do you date for long term? Okay, hold on. Let's rephrase that. When you date, do you just say, okay, I'm just dating to date this person to hang out because we're having fun? Or are you dating with the intention of potentially marrying someone?
I'm always judging someone if they have potential to be my wife. So, like I can't just like date to date. Like it gets complicated like that. But I'm always like thinking of, could I see myself long term with this person? And if we're having sex, there's always a possibility that they could get pregnant. So it's like, do I want this person to have my kids? So if majority of the time, if it's like no, then that person can't be my wife either.
That's interesting. Kat?
Well, I think when you first start dating a person, you analyze from your first time, like, okay, is this someone I want long term with? Is this someone I just want to have fun with? Or is this someone I just want to see where it goes? Like, are we going to go with the flow?
Okay. So my main question that I really, really need to know is, are the both of you afraid of commitment? Why are you guys laughing?
I'll keep it real. I have fears about commitment, only because of our generation. The generation we lived in is real fucked up. We live in a society where all leaders are hoes and tricks.
Oh.
So it's like a lot of the women are looking up to people like Amber Rose, like Kim Kardashian, Black China, the strippers. The strippers who win. Like, those are the ones in committed relationships. Those are the ones being wife. So for me, it's like when a woman has that type of mentality where, like, usually men have rosters, now women have rosters. So it's like, I don't want to be in a relationship with another man. And right now, a lot of women have men mentalities where you have your main and then you have like your people on the side. You put them in the friend zone, but at the same time, it's like everyone's providing some sort of something to make the whole team strong. So women have teams, and I don't like being a part of a team.
So you're not necessarily afraid of committing to someone. You're afraid of being with.
My thing is, like Jay-Z said, once a good girl's going bad, she's going forever. But that goes for everybody. So, like, there's a lot of girls who've been hurt in the past, and they don't let go of that baggage. So everyone they meet in the future, it's like they treat them with that, I gotta hold this barrier up. I can't let him get too close because I don't want to feel that same hurt. Now my thing is, I don't want to be hurt because of her past. Like if you have a messed up past and you treating me a certain way because of your messed up past, then that can fuck me up for the future. Like I don't have time to waste right now. Like shit, I'm 28. I can't be wasting time with a chick who really don't know what she want, or she's like really fearful of relationships. So because of that, she's fucking me over.
Sometimes I'm just afraid to be in a committed relationship. And then there's other times where, like Cap said, like I'm afraid of committing. I don't think I'm ready for commitment yet. Because I know how I'm thinking of commitment. I don't think I'm ready at that. Like sometimes I feel like I'm not ready. And there's other times where, like Cap said, I feel like there's really, everyone's all messed up. Like people are looking up to, you know, like Cap said, like an Amber Rose or something like that. And that really, like, that bothers me that, you know, these hoes is looking to be in these type of relationships, but not, these hoes is looking for commitment, but they're not really looking.
Call them these hoes?
Hoes is feeling entitled right now.
Yeah, but they're like, they want the committed relationship, but they want to do their dirt on the side too. I don't really need to be a part of that.
But women, let's talk about women though.
You want to hear my take on this?
Yes.
So for the longest time, I thought that I was afraid of commitment, but I realized recently that I'm afraid of what comes with commitment. So two things. One, when you're in a relationship with someone or in a committed relationship with someone, you have to then give most of you to that person in the relationship. And I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm trying to step into the woman that I've seen myself being for so long, and I'm afraid that I won't be able to do that.
They're gonna hold you back.
Exactly.
That's my fear of, that's where the fear of committing comes from. 'Cause
right.
I don't think I'm ready to do that.
It may sound selfish, but then at the same time, I don't want to get into a situation and feel like I can't give you what I should be giving you as your woman. But then at the same time, I feel like I'll be giving you too much and forgetting about myself in the process. And two, I mean, it's unrealistic to say you don't want to be in a relationship or you don't want to be in a committed relationship, because everyone wants to be with someone. No one wants to be alone. I don't care what anyone says. But there is the possibility that you could get into a committed relationship with someone and give them your all and you're being everything to them, and they potentially cheat on you or disappoint you or hurt you in some way. So I think that's what I'm afraid of. I'm not really afraid of the idea of committing to someone. I'm just afraid that I'll forget about myself in the process or get hurt.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I got a two-part question, right?
Okay.
Would you be in a committed relationship before you meet your personal goals? Because you just said you have a lot of things you want to do.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to get there. You don't want anybody holding you back. And I'm sure you feel the same way.
Yeah.
So would you guys put yourself in a committed relationship before you reach your personal goals?
I mean, I will, as long as I don't feel like I'm being distracted from accomplishing those things.
I was about to do it recently, and I ain't work out. So we ain't gonna do it no more. But
Did it not work out because?
No, it just didn't work out.
Oh.
So, but I was like, you know, this could really work. And this person, I felt like it didn't stop me from doing what I wanted to do. And, but now it's like, now, you know, my heart got broken, so now I'm back in these streets, you know, I'm focused on me being a better me.
So the second part of my question is, what is like the alternative to being in a committed relationship before you achieve your personal goals? So like, is it a situation where you string the person along until you're ready? Or do you just like take that L even though that might be the perfect person for you? Like, would you risk that love for that person for you to achieve your goals? Like, what is it? You string them along, or like, do you just take that L?
I would be upfront, but like, I kind of need to be with someone who has goals as well.
So they understand.
Yeah. So it's not like she's just gonna sit there and wait for me before I do it. So I gotta be with someone who's doing something too, so that we can both help each other get to where we want to be before that happens. But
I agree. So we're in this, you can be in a committed relationship with someone while you're trying to achieve your goals. That person just has to understand that you have a mission that you're trying to accomplish, and they have to be good with that.
Not everybody's gonna be good with that. I mean, because you gotta understand. Okay, let's say there's two people is two different people, so there's two different situations. One person is looking for long term, like right here, right now. They know how they feeling or whatever. Two people move at different paces, so you know. I'm sure everybody's been in positions where you're moving at a different pace from your partner. Mm-hmm. So you know that's just curious to me. Like you know, in my opinion, I feel like I've been in situations where it's like you kind of feel selfish because you know that's the person for you. You know it could work out, but you know you're not right for the situation. Yeah. So I just wanted to get you guys like intake on that. Like, would you just string that person along? Is that considered being selfish or whatever?
I don't think it's necessarily stringing the person along if you both can come to an agreement.
How important is commitment to you guys? Like, are you guys at a point in your life right now where it's like commitment is important? Like, you want to be committed to somebody? Is that something like you can wait for, like damn near early 40s?
I could wait.
You could wait?
I could wait. But I don't, and to answer...
What's the reason for that? Why isn't it that important to you right now?
Because I really believe, right? I'm very, very sure of myself. Mm-hmm. And I know that I can no matter where I am in life, I can always find someone that is a great match for me. So so I could find it right now, but I'm not looking right now. So I know that even if I want to wait 10 years or whatever, I can find it in 10 years. Like, you know how some people have that mentality, like, oh, I need to find someone now before it's too late. You know, I like, you know, women say a lot, I gotta find a man now, have kids, because, you know, I can't always, once you get to a certain age, you can't always, like, it's not a guarantee that you're gonna have kids. Mm-hmm. So I know I'm good, you know? So I feel like no matter where I am in life, I can always find somebody. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on.
I kind of disagree with that, because only reason why I say that is because I feel like we're in our prime right now, mid-20s to late 20s, early 30s. Getting your prime. So hear me out. I feel like I don't want to be in a situation where I'm wasting my prime on hoes and just partying and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't want to be in a position where when I finally look for commitment, I'm old, I got to take pills, I'm all washed up. So the quality of women are very down. The women that are open for you are the ones that nobody else wanted.
Okay,
that's why they still
wait a
open.
minute. So we're all the same age, or some of us.
I don't know.
Alright, no, I'm just kidding. Cap, you're a couple years older than us. So do you think at this point in your life you need to be looking for a woman to be in a committed relationship with? Is that what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is, I feel like God has a plan for everybody. Okay. So I'm in no rush to be in a committed relationship. Like, everyone knows that. But my thing is, I'm not the type to just waste my prime on partying and bullshit. I'm the type where...
But you're not partying. You're focused on what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I understand that. But at the same time, when you're not in a committed relationship, you have needs and you have things you want to do. So you're going to waste that on women that are men that you don't really care about. So my thing is, I don't want to... Let's say, like Jay-Z, for example. He ain't having kids till he was, mid-40s? You know what I'm saying? He got married, early 40s or some shit like that? My thing is... Let's say it takes me a while to reach where I really want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because life doesn't start till your mid-30s or whatever. Probably even early 40s or whatever. So my thing is, I feel like you should be established and know who your wife is, know who your husband is by an early age, because you don't want to wait. My thing is, if you focused on your goal, you can hit an age, let's say mid-30s, even mid-30s. Let's say you're 35 and you get where you want to be. The people who are free and single are the people that everybody else skated on. The people that they in the free agency for a reason. Go in the NBA free agency.
Here we go with the sports.
But listen. Go in the NBA free agency, right? The people who's out there, they probably got game, but they in the free agency for a reason. It's a reason the team didn't pick them up. I don't want to scavenge for those. I just don't want to be washed up before I start to think about commitment and everything like that. Like, you know, you don't want to be mid-30s and early 40s and then your girl got a gut and some more shit, but she cute. But she's still washed up, like, you know what I mean? You look at her shit in high school and you get mad at her just because she don't look like what she did in high school. I don't want to live that type of life, though. You pissed off because you looking at her old pictures.
I don't think I'm gonna be washed. I don't think I'm ever gonna be washed ever.
What about your girl, though?
Yo, you can always find this bro. You say it all the time. Women outnumber us. I ain't gonna find no problem. There ain't gonna be no problem.
Let's talk about Candace then. Let's talk about Candace.
Okay, let's talk about Candace.
Let's talk about the ballers. Not all ballers is sexy and handsome and in shape and shit. Niggas who ambitious look like Rick Ross and shit. So like, do you like lower your standards and settle with a dude like that because it's like I waited too long to reach my goal now? These are the only niggas that's out there. Like,
that is a fear of mine, that I'll wait too long. And I'll wait too long to reach my goals, and then there will be no one for me.
It will be people for you, but they just ain't gonna look like
the way you want to look.
Like August Alsina.
Why would you say that?
Because you don't love them.
Anyways, can I take a spin on this question?
Go ahead.
Why do people want so bad to be in a committed relationship, but when they get into one, they cheat? Go ahead, Matt.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I could give an opinion.
I don't know why people do it.
Alright, let's speak from some experience right
All
now.
right.
You've wanted to be in a committed relationship before. You've gotten one.
Right.
You've cheated.
Right. That's
Why did you cheat?
I got problems. I got real problems.
What kind of problems, Matt?
Like, sometimes I just need something new. Like.
Okay, so that's a reason people get in a committed relationship, but they cheat because they need something new.
Yeah, and I wasn't always ready, but
exactly
that new thing definitely gave me some great energy. It was a nice pick me up. You know, it's like you ever have like a really long week and you say I need a drink. That's what cheating's like. Sometimes you say, damn, it's been kind of rough lately. I need a little something different. And go do what you gotta do.
You've been in a committed relationship.
My opinion.
Wait, I gotta give you the same scenario. You've been in a committed relationship. You wanted it, and you cheated. Why did you cheat?
Hypothetically speaking, if that ever happened, then the reason for it to happen was, like Matt said, you know, you always want something new. It's like men are driven by something new. That's why men always wear new shoes and going to buy new clothes and everything like that. But I think the biggest reason for men and women to cheat is insecurities. You never want to feel like, hypothetically speaking, some people don't want to feel like they're oh man, I was about to spit some fat.
This nigga's trying not to incriminate himself
So hard.
Hypothetically speaking.
Nah, I'm just saying.
It's hypothetically.
I'm speaking from a male's perspective now, so I just
speak from your personal experience.
That's why I gave him the scenario, but apparently he's
I speak hypothetically. You know, just for all men, so all men can feel like he's speaking from my perspective. Woo!
Say what you gotta say, Cap.
Alright, hold on. Just tell me when the green light is. If I was in that position and I was to cheat, then it would probably be because of insecurities. It would be for, like I said, our generation's real fucked up. So in case, I just want to have backup for in case she was to do something to me. I'm gonna be hurt regardless, but maybe if I did something on the side, it's like, okay, it's kind of justification, like, alright, that's karma. You could call it karma. But let's say she cheated on you and you've been so faithful to her and everything, you're gonna feel like shit. It's like, damn, it has to be a me problem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think when they're getting cheated on, it's something they did or something they're not doing. Well, most of the time, that's not the issue. Like, some people are just, like, they
Sometimes
just
it is.
Yeah, well, that could be it. But sometimes men and women just want that other person, and they just want something new. But I think with men, it's like you don't want to be insecure, and you just want to have an excuse for your woman in case she does run out on you, you know, outside or whatever y'all doing. You could just call it karma instead of saying, "Damn, I'm just not the man for her."
You know what else is what also contributes into a little bit of this? As soon as you get into a relationship, every girl wants you. As soon as you get into a relationship, you're smoking hot. You're smoking hot, and like sometimes you can't.
But then that's self-control. You have to avoid temptation.
There's some bad things that be on you, though. Like it'd be serious. Like, damn, I really didn't want to hit this, and sometimes you say, yo, it's that whole. I'm telling you, man, it's messed up.
What is it gonna take for you to be in a committed relationship where you are completely committed to one person? You don't have any side chicks.
I could do it now. It's easy.
You think so?
Yeah, it's easy now.
In a committed relationship that could potentially lead to marriage.
Yeah, I can do it now. It's easy. It's super easy.
Why is it easy?
Because I don't have those. I don't have the same desires anymore. Like, I don't have to chase women. I don't have to, you know, be with a different chick every single night. Like, I don't have those. I don't have those insecurities. Like, I remember growing up. Like you had to be the dude that had the most women. Like the guys with the most women, those were the guys that was popping. I don't have those insecurities, and I don't hang around people who like me because I get a lot of girls or because I have a lot. Like I don't have those type of friends anymore. Before, like it was like, oh, you only had sex with like 2 people in your life. Like what? I was fucking since I was in 7th grade. It's like, damn, my nigga, like you gonna look down on me? You ain't gonna be as cool with me because I ain't fucking as many bitches as you. Like, so I don't have that problem now. So I'm good.
So you can be with someone and completely avoid the temptation, you think?
Yes, it'll be one of the easiest things I do in life.
What about you?
Yeah, I feel like I already learned from most of my mistakes in the past. You know, I've hurt people and I've been hurt, and my biggest fear is feeling that hurt again. Like it feels good to be over that hurt. And I've been playing it safe ever since that hurt, where it's like, you know, I don't want to go through that again, so I'm going to play it safe or whatever. But at the end of the day, I feel like everything I wanted to do, like as far as, you know, temptation and all that, I've done as a younger man or whatever. So I know what it takes. I don't want to say I know, but I kind of know what it takes to be in a committed relationship. And, like I feel like I could do it because all the childish games is over.
We're gonna wrap up this talk in the discussion room because the streets are talking.
How do you feel people have the need to get into a committed relationship, but then get into the relationship and end up cheating?
There's so many different ways I can answer that.
Your girl is supposed to be your up. And if she ain't doing everything that you want her to do, it could be the little tiniest thing that make a man cheat.
It's too much pressure. Like, you know, they're not ready for like everything that goes into it.
She not giving you fellatio.
I don't think I can stay committed.
Why not?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Why you ain't in a committed relationship right now?
I'm not in a committed relationship because I just got out of one. You know, I gotta find myself. I got goals. I gotta handle my business.
What happened with your last relationship?
See, now we forcing it. Why it didn't work out? I think these social networks, man, played a big part in this relationship, man.
All these social networks?
Internet Instagram likes, DMs, emojis, that played a big part in my relationship. And yeah, it just didn't work out. No communication, just a lot of arguing.